Yeah, no, everything's great. So the only thing that's distressing me is how horrible thing feels. What is inside that? No, if you can give me some bottles, just give it to me. Ashish? Ashish को बुलाओ. Like this. And one more thing, should we be using more of this?
I have exchanged everything as an
Yeah, so get them and you decide, The long one will come here, you can have markers. Right here.
The Baba is taken over there.
Yeah. So that's what she wanted.
That's what I want.
See, he's taken that.
Leah wasn't there.
ऐसे ही right.
Go now.
We may have to pull this a little forward. Ashish?
Yeah.
This is a bandage. Ritu? Where is Ritu? Where is it? Everyone's having
Because of food.
Nandini?
Nisha won't fit here. Put it there, the small one.
Nandini, don't go back. No, one sec. I cannot leave my guests and start coordinating this. I can't do it.
It's very mysterious. That's very, very nice. This one, is this issue world?
You went with the children to celebrate his birthday. There are people higher, all over. Much higher. What do you have sparkling?
This one I'm more confused about. So
This is, I think, one of the best pieces.
it really is, but here you're holding up the world. You're being rebooted. You're tied up.
This is up to he's gonna get out vestiges of light on his face.
Yeah, that I see the light. I guess I don't see the shackles coming off.
Yeah. It's beginning.
So this is very similar design.
I would say it's a style. And second, I'm not very happy with the mostly comes in that.
I love your blues.
I would
Like
say that.
the color there, I like the composition.
She's operating under for Patron and has a workshop at very soon. So you go by, she's going to it's just ancient. So if you see him, you might really have a glamorous nonsense and yeah, that's true. She may have such a like a junkie collapse. It's a Cinderella town over. Yes, that's for sure. I must have. Yeah, because and a little sandwich also. You know, it's always good to go to a meeting first. You never know. Somebody like you just slap the client. So I had this coming in already.
I never wear my beige. You first time you wear green. I never wear green. I wear black a lot, but I don't wear green. And I don't wear beige and I don't wear white too.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time. What is your deputy's name there? Maya. How much work is she there for? It's very cute. She runs me. So she should be at least one more year.
I do that. I go.
There's more in all the others. It was right up. The fight was right up. Yeah, this one you can see.
Ready, steady, go.
This is
Yes,
so different
please.
from all the others.
And does motivational talks on fitness. Am I right? Lovely, nice.
Very interesting, very artistic. Where's the
Gallery.
Right here.
Yeah.
You are?
Yes,
Okay, that's nice to meet you. Hi, Vidya.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, yes.
Abhidharata.
Yes.
Come, come.
Want to give me the
Wine?
Yes. Okay. Do you understand? Michelle is not.
There.
I'll hold that.
No, I've got it.
Thank you. One second, Michelle. One second. My phone, yeah. Come,
And
please.
these are the ones that matter. Because
Yes.
then she's going to post them.
I'm going to tweet them and then everyone retweets them always.
More discipline, but I'm not.
Unfortunately.
So, I mean, I've known saying it all the time. I never realized it's going to post the deadline.
It's really going to be drama. So yes, so the other option now, trying to be, since it doesn't want anybody else to get the opportunity to call off the parliament, to adjourn this term.
Yeah. But doesn't the president have to agree to that?
No, apparently not if it's like passing it. Some say no. Clarity there, even by who said, yeah, everyone said
Yeah.
I think we should, all the small parties should. So they should see what happens to benefit.
You know, my sense is they punish people for doing that. So, the public. If there's another election, I can't imagine the public will be very happy.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of nuisance, another interim government with all the, the election.
That's the problem. I mean, I think he is depressed. I think that
I
he's not giving up. And there's things that he likes. But that sense, like, there was a period where he felt he was getting better. And his spiritual if we do 3 or 4 days, then go, then come back 4 or 5 days later. Otherwise, they just get tired. Like my mother feels like she's got to do everything for the grandchildren.
Yeah,
My father gets really, really excited, but then he just gets really exhausted after his life. Yeah. So we'll do that. How's your family?
Yo, this is awesome. I didn't know you until yesterday.
Yeah, so the mode.
Yeah.
No, the power.
Yeah.
You know?
Pressurized.
Yeah. Not only the women, but even the men. The joint family system, or the work system, or the hierarchy of things. Pecking order is strong, very strong. But you get pecked invariably. Yeah? But you get pecked invariably. Yeah, you do. So it's so beautiful because then you can get to express.
Yeah. And that's called contemplation.
It's lovely.
But I'm not born a painter, but I've tried to.
I can see the difference out there. Yeah.
The Renaissance kind of lighting and
I like
used
that, and I like that you conjure there as well.
Yeah, so I've gone modern and so just random thoughts.
Yeah. Still
Which I can send you.
No, on my phone. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. यहाँ पे
पहले इससे ले लिया करो। प्रिया।
Very, very nice.
Shall I hold that for you?
But we were so happy, and he was so proud. Like, first he was like he insisted on getting to see what, So this is,
Oh, lovely.
doesn't he look good?
He does. And who's the young lady?
Well, we're not sure. He asked her to because she told him to ask her, but he also felt like he could live up with a good proposal that she could put on her social media. So he ended up baking these cookies.
Next is going to be ask me to marry you. Ask me now. I was like, oh my God. I was like, where's this going?
Don't even joke.
Well, never heard of such a thing.
So yeah, so she controlled it and sort of that.
Just for her to get myself.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Come and understand. Oh, First you stop putting height of the
feeling.
Wow.
So do let me know, and I'll ask Mr. Kali to be there also.
Thank you, very kind. I like all feelings.
I will present you, only if you come, I will present you a very rare menu of all the heritage buildings in Fort India. So that's an added incentive.
This is kind of your passion is there?
Yes, that's right. I lived in a heritage building, Tarpora Mansion in Kapukri.
What number is that one? This is 10, 9, 8.
11. More important from where spend time with them, but I think so it's been a couple of hours, Thank you.
It's the irregular shape, I think makes a huge difference.
That's my mother, Shashi.
Hi, how are you?
He's the Consul General of America.
It's so
America, the US.
so nice to
And a
meet you.
very close friend of Jani and mine. Actually, you have. We came to his party, hosted by him, and where Rajya Lakshmi Rao came presented.
He's a very nice guy.
He's a very lovely person, and we did a lot of fun things. And I am very scared of getting close to people like you because you'll fly the coop
That's right.
and then we are left without a
That's
friend,
right.
you know.
That's right.
But sometimes you can't help it.
Sometimes.
Like with you. But it's rare, lucky.
Okay, good. Well, you know, our being at the end of
Yeah, my phone. Children and handicapped, underprivileged children.
How do you manage all that in 24 hours a day? You wake up 1 hour earlier, so you have 25 hours a day.
Can you look at it?
Yes, sir.
Any phones in here?
Which is more political friendly. Yeah.
Anusha, I will invite you. He's been us since
Actually, there's a lot of wisdom. We also believe, you know, we heard about Maimonides. You said he was a book about herbs.
That's Yaakov, the Consul General of Israel, a very close friend, Vinayfa and Kersi Hillo. This is Dr. Mukesh Bakhau. Dr. Mukesh is one of the world's most famous homeopaths as well. Yes. Priya, I'm Sabka. Come.
This is the baking.
No, come here.
It's still in use.
Can you look at it?
Once.
One second, one second. One second, one second. I'm gonna look like this. Thank you. All that. You design yeah, good technique. Very good. It's super fast. Come, we take a picture. Ninja, come and take a picture with us. Ninja wall. Maya.
Mami. Maya, mami. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. One more.
I'm just standing here.
I think I'm very, very happy to be here, and Nisha has organized this event. I think she has done an exceptional job, and Ritu's works are really beautiful, and it's a perfect combination of Rita and Dhillon's work. I collect a lot of art, so I'm aware of how the painting should be, and I think Ritu has great potential, and I think she's going to do very, very well, and I'm really happy to be here and see her work, and I'm thankful to Nisha and Dhillon for calling me here. I'm really happy. Okay, thank you. Bye, Nisha. See you. Bye.
How do you like the show and a little on your association?
You know, look, Ritu has been an old friend of mine. Ritu has been a very old friend of mine, and as far as I'm concerned, she had stopped painting for some time, you know, and I was really worried that has she given up completely? But she's obviously come up with a completely new range compared to what she was doing earlier. Earlier, her art was fundamentally to do kind of figures and faces and stuff like that, but that she still got, if you ask me. But now, at least, she's gone into a completely different kind of more modernized or more contemporary version of what she's doing. And I'm really delighted that she's back. And I'm delighted that Nisha is hosting it for her. Great, thank you.
Hi, I'm Nisha JamVwal. I've always been very fond of art. I won't say I'm a collector, I'd rather say I'm a lover of art. Since forever, I've painted before I could write. I react to color, I react to spaces. As you already know, I'm an architect. And when I saw the collection, The Thinking Man, I was riveted, I was moved. It's a poignant collection. It's by an artist who went through a bit of a, should I say, a down phase and came out triumphant with a collection of works. And what she went through is so beautifully depicted in these works. I see a body of works of thoughtful, thinking, nearly depressed men who are breaking the shackles, the chains of anxiety, and coming out enlightened and with a new life, with a new existence. So I automatically insisted that she should do a show, and I agreed to present and curate this show.
How difficult or easy was it for you to put this whole thing together? How long did it take?
To put a show together is never a very quick thing. It's a long process. It's a process of curating each and every piece, of understanding the journey of the artist. Sometimes, especially for this collection, to collect 40 to 50 pieces out of 200-300 pieces is not easy. But curating is part of my work, presenting and being an art patron. And that's how I've come across this. I've created this collection. Take it from the phone camera also. Yes. No, there should be one here. Let me take this. Your sleeve, your sleeve. Come, Suze. No, let it be. It's a position. Suze, come. Come for a picture. Keep this aside. Thank you. Priya? Thank you.
Suzanne, how do you like the show and something on your association with Nisha?
I think I'm very happy to be here because I think Ritu, Dhillon and me and my family go back a long way, and she's a very talented, bright mind, which I think is now coming out again into the open. And I think that it's been a long time where this talent has been brewing and brewing, so I'm proud of her, and I think it's going to be a very successful show. Thank you, and all the best, my darling.
Thanks.
You deserve it.
Something on your association with Nisha?
Nisha has always been a very warm, spirited, always helping out and making sure that people get together, right, like-minded people. I think her magnanimous and her behavior is so wonderful that she, just is a, ball of
out.
energy. So I'm
Thank you
happy
so
to
much.
be here, and I always would love to be in connection with
And
her.
I want to say about Zareen Khan that she's a woman I really admire and respect. I've done this show because of Zareen Khan, and there's something very special about this lady who nurtures, protects, and gives impetus to all artists, which is one of the reasons, apart from Suzanne's creativity, that all her daughters are shining and doing so brilliantly in the Indian firmament. And kudos to Zareen that she actually pushed Ritu to do this show. And when I curated it, I couldn't help thinking that it was Zareen who actually, took this talented and brilliant artist. When you see the body of works, you'll realize what I'm saying. Took this artist and insisted that a reticent and shy artist come out and present her art to the world of Bombay. Congratulations, Ritu.
Yes.
Congratulations. And congratulations, Zareen Khan,
Yes.
for bringing us all together, her daughters, her artists, me, and making, having such a warm and giving and generous heart. We love you, Zareen.
What can I say with all these lovely compliments? First, let me talk about the artist. She's a friend of mine from, I think, eons. I won't say how many years because then it'll be too bad. But she's a wonderful friend, a wonderful artist, and who else could have brought all this to her with this special lady called Nisha JamVwal, who is itself the amount of praises she's given me. I do not know. I'm very happy and thank you very much for it. But she's also the same. She promotes artists and she promotes people. She's got a good heart, and I'm so happy that she's involved in protecting and proving that my friend is really a very good artist. So I wish her all the best, and I hope that it's a total sellout.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ritu, and a big hand to
Thank you.
And thanks everybody.
the very, very beautiful Suzanne.
Few words.
Who's
but she's
timelessly
very-
beautiful.
Thank you. So sweet.
And creative, and one of my favorite designers in Bombay.
Thank you, Nisha. That's very warm.
When I buy another house, I'm going to give it to her to do it.
How sweet.
Thank you. You can come when you have this as well.
Okay, so we're going to take your leave. Thank you.
से जानती हूँ एंड आई हैव टू से कि जब मैंने पहले उनका काम देखा था आई कुड इमीडिएटली आइडेंटिफाई विथ इट. बहुत सालों के बाद मैंने ये काम देखा है उसका और ये रितु की स्टाइल है और बहुत ही एक्चुअली इंटरेस्टिंग छाप है कि रितु कैन डू दिस काइंड ऑफ वर्क एंड इट्स अ वेरी अपीलिंग वर्क. और उसमें थोड़ा डार्कनेस है, थोड़ा दर्द है एंड देर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ फीलिंग फ्रॉम knowing what Ritu is and what her life has been. और मैं बहुत ही खुश हूँ कि मैं आई आज और ये इतना अच्छा एग्जीबिशन मैंने देखा. थैंक यू. वैसे मुझे ये जो पेंटिंग है यहाँ पे जो मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लगा क्योंकि उसमें थोड़ा कलर भी है, थोड़ा अलग है दूसरे पेंटिंग से और वार्मथ है थोड़ा और फिगरेटिव है और थोड़ा लैंडस्केप भी है बैकग्राउंड में और काफ़ी पेपर वर्क्स भी बहुत ही अच्छे लगे मुझे. वो तो मैं भी जानती हूँ कितना वक्त और कितना टाइम जाता है क्योंकि मैं भी पेंटिंग करती हूँ और पेंटिंग में जितना वक्त जाता है उतने थॉट्स बहुत जाते हैं, उसमें दिमाग में क्या चलता है वो इमोशंस और अपना वॉट एवर इज़ हैपनिंग इन आवर लाइफ्स एक्सपीरियंसेस वो निकल आता है.
Thank you.
Just now we have seen a painting of Ritu. So what do you like to say about the thinking man?
Yes, I've been following Ritu Dhillon's work for many years now. As we both are artists, I'm an artist too. So I've been connected with her work and her new series, I must say, is very contemplative. It's very personal and it's gone quite modern. It's quite contemporary and I do like some of the works very much.
Okay, one thing that you like the most about the Ritu Dhillon and you haven't seen any artist like
Well, I like the fact that she's evolved in this show. Earlier, she used to speak through her figures, eyes. That used to be the focal point in her work. But now she's moved and she's evolved and she's possibly taken a risk. But the point is that she did it, and that's what I really appreciate. And because I myself evolve, I like to evolve consciously, and I hope unconsciously it happens. So I do like some of the works, and certain works are, there's more mood in her work. I think it's more for her and less for the market.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Priyam ji. Priyam.
Thinking man. So what do you like to say about the painting and association with the shop?
Well, I'm here today because of Nisha. She's a very dear friend of mine and she's very interested in art. So if she's promoting somebody, that person has to be very good. And I must say that after seeing the paintings, yes, I do think it's a very interesting concept, the thinking man as of today. Very required, the thinking man.
So true.
Yeah.
Thinking and going inside is so rare. It's all about going outside, no?
I think what I'm seeing is a very evolved perspective on different people and interesting. It's just one theme. So I like the colors. I think blue is my favorite. So
And it's interesting that the colors are predominantly monochromatics.
yes.
Blues and whites and blacks. So that philosophic, poignant, undertones are there, which is very interesting.
I think it's very nice.
I think the artist went through a sabbatical and has come back with a bounce. And she's come out with this set of works which actually talks about a dark period in her life where she lost her brother. And this show is dedicated to her brother. which makes it all the more poignant. So
I wasn't aware
Yeah.
of that, but yes, I think anything that you do from the bottom of your heart, which जो अंदर से जो चीज़ निकलती है, उसमें हमेशा बहुत meaning होता है, depth होता है, बहुत सच्चाई होती है. So I think that yeah, that's why these paintings speak for themselves.
And one artist to another, I think Sonu Walia is one of the most beautiful artists of our country. Wouldn't you agree? And from one artist to the other, to appreciate art, I think she's not only beautiful from from the outside, but even her heart. As a friend, I know her, and I think she's one of the most warm, kind, and gentle people.
That's so sweet of you to say so many nice things, but that's what Nisha is. She's probably describing herself to you. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you say some of the painting.
So sir, just now we have seen all the paintings of Ritu Dhillon. So what do you like to say about your
Well, this was my favorite painting. I love the colors. I love the distinctiveness of this artist. Okay, she has a really original voice that is not only original but beautiful. And I love the colors on this painting, so I have bought it.
Mine is the same. We have a similar choice in art. I like the depth of the painting, and I like the way that it, I got attracted to it. It talks to me, so I like it.
You know, I have not bought a painting in 15 years. So that shows you I really like this one.
Yeah.
This artist is very good.
We came in immediately. Richard said we
A
have
really
to buy a
creative,
painting
original voice.
because we have a lot of art, and he said we have to buy a painting here.
No,
and we looked around and we said this.
I've been to hundreds of art shows and I've not bought a painting till this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.